Hey trainers, Pokémon here along with the Dancing Bear at first base.
KK Shiv onto it.
Great beast in his natural habitat.
Mm-hmm.
The ladies' man.
Yes.
Well, who are we leveraging?
Ink Gaming, your answer to all your customizable tabletop gaming needs.
Dude, they are. Check it out. Now, we already did the Masters, so let's move on to Seniors. An age division that Poke Dad knows absolutely nothing about.
Interesting.
It's because Seniors, they have this little attitude like, I'm not going to play meta. Ooh. Oh. Oh, here, the Dancing Bear.
He pretty much just ruined the video. Thank you.
Seniors have this attitude of, I'm not going to play meta, I'm just going to counter the meta. And for that reason, I will never understand that thinking if you can't counter the entire meta. So they gamble on what's going to be the most popular deck among teenagers, and they try to play what counters that. And if they don't play that, what you think is going to be most popular, and instead they play something else that's going to be popular, then they can absolutely destroy your deck because you end up playing against three of them.
Yeah.
Right, Dancing Bear? Sort of like Worlds, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that, do we?
Yeah, no.
If you had listened to Poke Dad, you would have made top 8. But what does Poke Dad know?
I did good at the regional, the open.
I know, because you played what Poke Dad told you to.
I got 16th and it was only top 14.
So,
Really
anywho, what's tier 1 for seniors, young gun?
Whale. There's one card called Zork. I believe it's going to be super popular.
Okay, and I'm assuming, like the last video, that could cover Lycanroc, Solgaleo, Ninetales, or is there one specific version the Dancing Bear has in mind?
I think Solgaleo is going to be the most popular because I think Buzzwole decks are also going to be popular, and being able to have no weakness against that deck is going to be super strong.
I would argue against Buzzwole being popular due to the fact that Malamar, I think, is going to be extremely popular in seniors.
Oh, Worlds Buzzwole was pretty popular. Oh my jeez.
Yeah, Buzzwole. Buzzgarb Shrine was super popular.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you're thinking Solgaleo. With that mentality, I'm going to counter what's going to be popular.
Yeah.
Right? So then what's going to be popular? Malamar?
Yeah.
So Malamar is going to be the most popular deck in seniors, you think?
One of the most.
Okay, so what's the other that you think is going to be super popular? Buzzwole, Lycanroc, Ninetales?
Yeah.
Or Party Bloom?
I could see those decks also being popular, but I mean, the Japanese kids did super good with Blacephalon, and I think they're just gonna play that too.
Because it did well also in Masters, right?
Yeah, that too.
So out of these three, what is going to be the most popular in seniors? Because we already established in Masters, we think it's Party Bloom.
I'm sort of thinking Zork because there's so many variants, and kids might try to counter other decks, and I just think a lot of kids would just play Zork.
I think if I had to put them in order, I think Malamar will be the most popular in seniors, followed by Zork, and then Party Bloom.
I think Zork's going to be popular because they're trying to counter the Malamar, and with them trying to counter that, there's still going to be a lot of people playing Malamar.
So you think the order's like that?
For this tournament.
For seniors, for the Brazil Intercontinental / Roanoke Regional.
And then I think once this happens, more kids are going to play Buzzwole, and then because of that, more kids are going to play Malamar, and it's kind of just going to have that triangle again.
I see that. But I also see the senior mentality of what you're saying. There, a lot of players are going to use Zoroark to counter Malamar. Well, then I'll just shore up that matchup with Onyx or Larvitar.
That too.
I could see definitely them teching for Zoroark. And then they can just run Rough Shot over everything else and sacrifice a bit of consistency.
But also, if they're running Solgaleo, they don't have weakness to Onyx or
True.
Larvitar.
True. So that's for that reason. That's why you're thinking Zoroark with Solgaleo.
Yes.
Okay. I will defer to the Dancing Bear. So then, what is 1.5?
I think both of the Buzzwole variants are going to be 1.5.
So Buzzwole, Lycanroc / Ninetales, or Buzzwole, Lycanroc, Zebstrika, and then just straight Big Buzz, Baby Buzz, Ninetales. Okay. Which I'm a huge fan, obviously, of the Buzzwole Ninetales. So, I don't know if I would recommend it in seniors because I think Malamar is going to be super popular.
I'm also sort of thinking that Buzzwole Garbodor is going to be popular.
With Shrine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it has some pretty good matchups. It's good against Blaze Fawn. I'm not too sure about the Malamar against it.
Malamar auto wins against
Okay.
Buzzgarb Shrine. So I would kind of actually say it's probably tier 2 because of that reason.
I think a lot of the decks that we have just spare are Rogue and tier 2.
So you think the senior meta is more dialed in to where kids are going to be playing this and I'm either playing that or I'm countering that?
Yeah.
So you would classify most everything else as rogue then?
I mean, I
And
guess
seniors?
I could see a couple kids playing one of the Rayquaza versions, like maybe the one with Naganadel, but
Do you see any seniors
I'll
playing Gardevoir?
put that in the Rogue.
So no seniors playing Gardevoir. Okay, do you see any seniors testing their brain power with Gramble?
Nope.
Why?
None of the Masters are, and if the Masters aren't, I don't really think the Seniors are.
You don't think seniors will be cocky? I can play Granville.
No.
You don't think
I
so?
mean, some could, but they're probably not going to perform well, and there's probably not going to be that many.
Do you see them wanting to play a stage 2 with Ninetales?
I think they're
Decidueye.
smart enough to know that they don't want to do that all day.
Do you see any that would rather play Macargo GX over Party Balloon?
Yep, for the same reason why I think I would play Macargo. I think I would just prefer Macargo. So that's why
Rather than Party Balloon.
It tier 2.
Okay, do you see any seniors wanting to play the Lawnmowers, Rotom,
Not at a big tournament like this.
but League Cup or something? Yeah?
I would
For
play it
seniors.
at a League Cup.
Skeptile and the Groovies. Seniors want to play that?
I think
It has a lot of good matchups.
I think there's some young kids who are gonna want to play that.
Younger seniors.
Mm-hmm.
And when we get to the other division, juniors, we'll kind of go in more depth on that one, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we have here, just straight Turbo Yellow Monkey.
I could see that in tier 2.
Okay. Okay, I mean, if they dodge the Buzzwole variants, then they could do really well against this. I do have concerns with it being able to deal with the Zoroark matchup. Being able to hit that number consistently with the electric powers and the choice band. It can get there, but how are they going to hit Solgaleo?
Mm-hmm. And if there was a tier 1.75, I think I'd put Lost March there and the Rayquaza with Naganadel.
So I would think that the Rayquaza with Naganadel is definite 1.5. I could definitely see seniors playing it because it has good matchups against pretty much everything other than, like, say, Malamar.
That's why I say I could
So-
see them both, just in that height. And I think there will be a lot of kids who will try and play that.
Lost March?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You seniors are knuckleheads like that. So, as you can kind of see, the meta's quite different than the Masters. I mean, for the most part, the same three are going to be tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
But by far a different order, right?
There is a different order.
So, I mean, I think these are 1A, 1B, and then there's a gap. And then you have Zoroark variants and Masters, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, anything else you need to add? Dancing Bear?
I mean, I think...
So
honestly,
if you're a senior, you're a senior. If you're going to Brazil, and you want to make, we'll do different. If you want to make top 32 at the Brazil Intercontinental, what deck are you playing to make top 32?
I would play
So the safest option.
Zork
So
or Malamar.
which one? You can only pick one.
That's not nice.
You want to make day 2 top 32 at the Intercontinental. Which deck are you playing? Because you've tested all these numerous times.
I'm going to go for the Buzzwole Ninetales because I'm going to bank on a lot of kids playing Zork and then the Zork kids playing against the Malamar, knocking them out so I don't have to worry about those. And then for Buzzwole, I want to shore up the matchup with Blaziphon where I can use the GX attack to get the one shot. And then I already have a decent matchup, especially if they're not using the Solgaleo version.
Okay. So if you want to make top 16, so now you're talking a little more spice. You want to, or let's just go top 8. Let's skip top 16. You want to make top 8 at the Intercontinental. What are you playing?
A little spice.
So something that's still safe, but it has a little extra spice for each matchups.
I still think Ninetales Buzzwole because you can add special things into the deck.
There's plenty of room.
Yes.
Plenty of room for text. Plenty of room for text. And then you have an optional, something we've been toying with is the Ditto and then one Weavile in it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're already running the unit energy that covers Dark, Fairy, and Fighting. And you already play the Ditto for the Vulpix. So, yeah. Weavile could definitely shore up some of these matchups because they run a lot of abilities. That has a ton of abilities. Zoroark has tons of abilities.
Based on abilities.
Any Rayquaza variant has a ton of abilities. So
I do think Weavile as a tech in this deck would be super strong.
yeah, I agree. Super duper. Super duper. Super fly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now if you're wanting to win the tournament.
Same pick.
Same pick, huh, Dancing Bear?
Yep.
Same pick. If you want to win the tournament, you're going that.
Oh, yeah.
With a Weavile tech line.
Super fly.
Okay, I would kind of lean more towards Malamar if I wanted to win the tournament.
Yeah, that ain't spicy at all.
It's not spicy, but that's what I would... He's got the hiccups, folks. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Dear. Such a weirdo. Alright, so... Anything else to add?
I think more people should try the Buzzwole Ninetales.
Yes, they should.
To my senior boys and girls, you should play that.
So there it is. Dancing Bear calls it. Buzzwole Ninetales with a Ditto and a Weavile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Try the Weavile.
Try the Weavile. And on that note, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.